Okay, just kind of want to go through the parts on one of these machines. This is a Booth. This is the HMI timer. It's not on right now, but this is what controls the pulsing of the filters online, so that's while you're working, and offline, and that's whenever you shut these doors and turn on the button and it cleans the filters while the thing's not running. Motor. These are motor isolators. These are rubber isolators to These are rubber isolators to take the vibration off of these motors. Hoses. These are the hoses that drop the air inside the filters. They go inside the filters. They go down inside that filter to clean that filter. That goes inside that one there in the front. And we have the same thing in the back. Okay, this is the valve. This is the valve that releases the contents of this air tank into the back filters. This is the valve that releases the contents of the tank into the front filter. They pulse at a different time. Now, if your compressed air system has quite a bit of moisture in it, this is what bleeds the tank. There is a tube that goes down inside to the very bottom of this tank, and all you got to do, you don't have to take the air off of the tank or anything like that. You just open this up real slightly, and the pressure from inside this tank will push the moisture out. You have this hose. I don't know, everybody will do it different. You may just blow it out on the floor. You may blow it into a bucket. You may blow it into a box of sawdust. Whatever you do, that's up to you. Okay? This is the box. This is where your compressed air hooks up into, at the very top of the machine. Picking up something out of there you go. And also, all your electrical power will come into there. That's the where your power comes in at. Some machines will have a 110 and the motor voltage. So otherwise, if it's a 230 or 460, some of them will have also a 120. And on the outside of the machine, if this requires the 120 for lights and fans, it will say 120 brought in here. That is basically the guts of the machine. That's the fan shroud, and this is the square plate. The magnehelic gauge is an option if it's ordered. That's where the gauge goes. To clean the filters, to remove the filters, you pull this bolt out. You drop each one of these handles. They go down. That releases the tension off of this plate. Drops the filter, and you slide right out. They're all on a real slick plastic. That way they slide real easily, and very, very easy to operate. The number one repairs, or people talk about what do I have to do to maintain one of these machines. Clean your filters. The cleaner you keep your filters, the more air you have going into there. The more air you have in there, the more dust you're going to pick up. It's keeping the filters clean. That's the reason why Denray has where you close these doors and you clean these filters while the machine is not running. The whole purpose of that right there is a filter media, that when that thing pulses, that air has to escape somewhere. So that air comes out this filter, but it keeps the dust inside. And you close that door, clean the filters while it's not running. You open up the doors and go to work. If you try to operate this thing run this thing with these doors open, you will get almost no suction, because this filter media right here, there's not enough square footage of media in order for any air to go through there. So don't get the bright idea that, oh, I'm going to double filter my air. Then don't do that. Don't do that.